Okay. So we're back with an episode. Mgee and Chan, welcome to Pillow&Cases podcast. We've got the beautiful Flora here. So we're gonna get straight into it, and we are going to talk about what do you do if your partner does not like your friend or family member. So we'll first off start with family member. What do you do as a man? And what do you think if your family does not like your partner?
You have to pull that one aside and say the reasons why, and justify the reasons why.
And then what do you do? What you like?
So when you mean pull that one aside, but how would you know if the person likes you or dislikes you?
No, you pull your partner aside.
Yeah.
To establish the reason why you don't like that person.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
You mean
you're hoping your partner would talk to the person, and then maybe after that, then you could get together and then resolve it. You know, the best as possible. Why?
So
you mean in a scenario like if you're okay, yeah, all right, I get you.
So basically, what you're saying, don't confront the person whom you do not like. Allow your partner to
firstly
have that discussion with one another in regards to the outcome and how to resolve it. Okay.
As a suggestion.
What do you think?
I guess you would have to discuss, but I think it depends who the family member is, and it depends who the friend is. Like if it's a close friend, like if you're my close friend, I've known you for longer. If Michael didn't like you, what do you guys think would be the best way to handle it?
Michael, let's go outside. You're getting an ass whoop. So if Michael didn't like me, and you've known me longer than you've known him, I think because you know me and I'm quite mature, it's a thing where I would ask your permission because you already told me Michael doesn't like me because it's come out of your mouth. Because there's no way Michael would have told me.
Would you expect me to tell her if you didn't like her?
Yeah.
Okay. So exactly.
What if I didn't?
But then that's you're holding the cards. You're holding the secret.
You're just flipping that on me?
Yeah, I like.
So, hold on.
If Flora's my cousin or my
Right.
sister, for instance, my
Right.
friend, whatever, you didn't like her for whatever reason, I could probably see why and then pull you aside before you even tackle me on that situation. Because you could sense the aura sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get me? Like as you said today, like you sensed the awkwardness.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, not going to expose reasons why,
Yeah.
but you got to come to a sort of mutual respect.
Yeah, I agree. How would you handle it if it was the shoes had turned on your friend?
Me, I just wouldn't say anything to my friend. I think a friend you can better avoid in a sense of like they're not in your face every day.
Okay, sure.
Also, like my family aren't in my face every day, so I feel like it would be a situation where I just wouldn't say anything. I'd probably just have to slowly. Let's be honest. At that point, you gotta take a gamble, innit?
Yeah.
Do you want your friend more? Do you want your partner more?
But
Oh, no.
Who are you gonna cheat with? Like, I feel like women do, but do men really like do that?
it can go either way as well, because imagine a friend, cousin, i.e. doesn't like the partner.
Oh.
So what if your cousin didn't like me?
But it depends how often you're around him or her.
But we're not actually getting a solution. We're just talking around the corner. What is the solution?
What's the basis?
From my perspective, if something had occurred whom Michael does not like me and you told me, I will come up to you and say, okay, Shan, I don't want to feel a way where your partner doesn't like me. I've known you longer and, he's going to be in your life forever. So we need to have that, mutual understanding. It's a thing where could we have a meeting where you're there present as well? Yeah. Just to have a witness, for
to
example.
clarify out.
So it's a thing where with your permission,
Yeah.
I approach Michael and just ask him what it is that you don't like about me, or what it is you think I could change, because not everyone's going to like everyone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a thing where we're going to have to agree to disagree and move on. That's how it's going to have to work. Well,
move on as in what, the friendship can
just
end?
keep it mutual. Either keep it mutual between me and him, or you're going to have to make that decision. Either you have to cut someone off if it's in a level where it's disrespectful.
So, question, babes. So, if that was a scenario, and like what Flo said, we couldn't get to a solution, we've agreed to disagree, how would, and I still continue the relationship with you and my friendship, but I keep you guys out of, what's the word, like,
The circle.
like, I won't invite my friends to my house, but I still have a friendship with this friend, and I want to go out with this friend. How does that then impact?
That would be your business.
That won't make you feel no way.
Why would it make me feel it? It's your friend.
But you wouldn't feel like I'm
At the end
picking.
of the day, it would be depending on the venue. Rather, like for instance, if it's a birthday situation and you want to invite your friend and I'm there,
Yeah.
but then I think we're grown ups, isn't it? To a point where you stay that corner, I'll stay this corner. You stay blue side, I stay red side.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, basically.
Stay on your team, I'll stay on my team. Whatever.
Okay.
Across the middle, then you need a referee.
Yeah, like WWE.
Smackdown. But okay, with friends though can be avoidable.
Yeah.
Family is a little bit more.
Take it, you know?
Yeah. So what if we were all in situations where our mums, like your mum didn't like me, my mum don't like you, your man's mum does
Michael,
not
my
like
wig
you.
is gonna come off at this stage
Oh Lord.
because it's getting fired. This is family. This is blood.
So would you
Wow.
finish with your partner then if your parent didn't like them?
Here's the issue. Our parents have lived our lives before. They've made the mistakes that we have made. So they want the better for their children. So if they're telling you, that cockroach over there that's holding the chicken,
Cockroach, not the cockroach.
I don't want that one. You have to listen. Do you understand? But the thing is, we know our parents, they're old school. They don't like to tell us the reason for this, I don't like that man, don't bring him around the house. So it's a thing where you're going to be, okay, cool. You're going to have to end up leaving that man because you can replace him, unfortunately.
Oh no,
They are replaceable.
I'm hard-headed. I'd stay with the guy.
But then you're going to learn it the hard way. You're going to touch the fire. You're going to know it burns.
But people aren't always, parents ain't always right.
That's true.
We are all
That's true.
three of us are parents. Are
Yeah.
we always right in the way that we do things?
Nope.
No. And also, if our parents have made mistakes,
Yeah.
I feel they must be respectful to us to also make our mistakes.
But it's the pain they've been through within that mistake. They don't want to see their children
Of course, I
suffer.
understand.
So they'll rather you not make the mistake and probably be perfect. But because we're hot-headed, it's like, let me touch my own fire so that when I have children, I can also educate them. But it's a thing where I feel as if sometimes our parents can be a bit hypocritical because, okay, we know you've done this. Allow us to go through that stage as well so that we can know we shouldn't go there next time. Let us learn for ourselves. Let us make our own mistakes.
I feel like in that scenario, what like you lot was suggesting before about having a meeting to hash things out, I feel like if it came to like a family member,
Yeah.
especially if it's parents, sisters, siblings, close relatives, I feel like that would be a time to have a meeting.
Okay.
Because if this is the person that I'm wanting to spend the rest of my time with and whatnot, I feel like that is more important because my family can't be avoided. If we get married, I can't have none of my family there.
Exactly.
You can't be in that same situation. It doesn't make any sense. Friends, I feel like the meeting can be avoided. If my friend doesn't like my partner doesn't like my friend for their own reasons. Personally, I ain't making a drama about it. I would, if my partner is living with me, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't bring the person to the house,
Yeah.
but I'd still go check him outside in my own time. I would more discuss that in private with my partner.
But
But if it's my family, I feel like, I definitely have to.
But okay, let's class family and friends together. But if your partner doesn't like that family or your friend, but you go out to meet up with that person, knowing very well your partner doesn't like it, and vice versa, if it was the shoes had turned on your side, how should your partner deal with that? Because they've told you, they've expressed to you that I don't like this person, but you're still going back to see them. do you think you should be doing that? Or do you think it's a thing where, you know what, our friendship, for example, has, come to a close? Because unfortunately, people in life, they all have stops they need to get off. Me and you both know we've lost a few people as well because it was their time to get off at their stop.
But that's because of them treating us away.
Yeah.
That's not because someone, like, you've never ended a friendship because somebody said, oh, I didn't like them.
But don't forget, from a different perspective, they're seeing something that we are not seeing. So, for example, if Michael is seeing something in your friend whom you are not seeing because you're being blindsided, because you've known this person for a long time, you're not seeing the red flag. He's really picked up on that red flag. So he's basically warning you, stop. Or as if things go sour, who are you going to turn to? Your partner, right? Because he had already told you, that one, You just nodding like, yeah,
for real, you got to iron it out, because there could be many factors why you don't like that person. I've identified, highlighted and scripted, listed everything, points 1 to 69, why I don't like this person. You still want to go said way, meet that person and rally up with that person, and then my safeguarding on you is paramount and protected. But if you want to prioritize still said person in your life, when I know if she or he could be a problem, then that's like that could be like undercutting drama, you know what I'm saying?
So, like, speaking of friends,
if it's a family, then
this what's the saying? Birds of
a feather flock together.
Do we believe this?
Somewhat, yeah.
Do men really believe that?
Somewhat, yeah, your friends are a reflection of you sometimes.
Is it the company? Is it the company that you keep?
Right.
But it depends on the person's mindset.
I don't believe it.
No, I said it depends on the person's mindset. Meaning, okay, for example, I could be a drinker. You may not be a drinker.
Doesn't mean you're going to drink.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends on the mindset and how easily you are to be influenced by a person whom you are around. Yeah, exactly.
So do you agree?
In variables, yeah.
So if all right, let's ask it. Let's put it all out there on the table now. Straight up. Flo's a pretty girl. I'm a pretty girl. I'm your woman, yeah?
Are you?
Mother. All right, but say Flo was what men would call a loose woman. I don't really believe in that definition, because if you're single, I feel like you should be able to do what you want. But if I had a friend who is single, she is attractive, and obviously she enjoys company of different men, would you have an issue? Okay, when men have women and their partners have when their woman's friend is like that, why do men not like us hanging out with them? I feel like personally that's an insult to your woman.
There's two ways of looking at it. It's a double-sided.
Okay.
Go on.
Again, like I said earlier, your friend is a reflection of you. So if you're rolling with your friend, always and endlessly, then from the outside world might look at you as the same kind of ticket. I'm gonna approach you the kind of same way. If the girl is loose, she's loose. That makes maybe like you're gonna be loose with her.
So the problem then is that you're saying other people would view her.
Perception.
It's the influence.
So we got to live caring about what people think about. I think that's
not necessarily, because I had a friend in high school. I'm sorry, and she was known as the master. Yeah,
the Hoover.
Yeah, the Hoover.
Right.
And me being around her did not give me a name because I was around her. It's a thing where I knew what I was doing, and school-wise, they knew whom I was. So that didn't put me in a category of, because I'm her friend, because people knew that I was innocent and I was pure, and I wasn't into those type of stuff at the time. So even hanging about with it was like, oh gosh, why are you hanging about? Have you heard?
Yeah, we've all had friends
like I've heard, but that's her life. That's what she wants to do, not I want to do. So therefore, don't put me in the same category or brackets as that person, because at the end of the day,
And that person could have been a very like good friend to you.
She was the best friend.
Probably
like,
a very
literally.
good friend.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's too judgmental.
It is.
Because all right, if you're with a man or a cousin that you tend to go out with, you as well. If you know if the friend is out there and he's handsome, he's a bit of a gallus. You see how it's so easy to say that for a man, but for a woman we get just a nasty name.
Yeah. Why is
that? Cautious with me going out with my cousin Ted. You get what I'm saying?
No, I
he's got a whole heap of gal around him.
No, I'm not cautious.
He's a gal magnet, like. If you're looking to pass you better have thought that like 5 hours before.
Yeah.
So when you've passed at your female friend's house, baby, did you think about this 5 hours before?
Boundaries.
Look, see, I'm getting ganged up on.
Michael,
girl, you need to leave. No,
I'm not leaving anywhere. We're finishing this.
7 o'clock. I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Is insecurities from the both of you.
We're in
It's
trouble.
not insecurity.
It's not insecure.
I'm saying it's